What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be giving you a full tour of my very first rental property. I'm going to be showing you how much profit it actually makes me every single month. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how much money I had to invest to come up on this house. Now, I think this video is going to be really important because at the end of the day, once you start having money come in, you don't want to just leave it into your bank. You want to start investing it into assets that actually make you money. And this is actually one of the ways that I'm diversifying my income. So without further ado, let's get into this house tour. All right, guys, so let's take a tour of the house. This house is actually located in Arizona. I'm currently living here right now. My plan was to turn it into an Airbnb, but we actually had an amazing couple who wanted to rent this house out long term. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so this is the living room. This is kind of where everything happens. And as you can see, we are renting it out furnished. We have our couch here. We have some really cool furniture that the guests are gonna absolutely love. And we actually have this wood burning fireplace. So this is definitely a really nice feature of this house. Pretty much one of my favorites, to be honest. And if we keep coming through this house, it actually enters into this really nice open concept kitchen. We have these gorgeous granite countertops here. And you know, I really like this kitchen. It has some awesome flow to it. And if you actually look out through this window, you can see that we do have a view of the pool. Now, the pool is pretty much one of my favorite parts of this entire house because it really gives this cool, like, bohemian feel to the house. And then we have this really nice dining area so you can eat your lunch, your dinner, and you can look out at the pool. And then we also have a really cool view of the mountain, so it can be really serene when you're here. I'm gonna get to the rest of the house in a second, but I think you guys are gonna wanna see the backyard first because this is the star of the entire property. So it's still a little bit messy because we're actually in the middle of moving out right now, but this is this cool little barbecue area. So you can watch your TV, chill out here and go swimming. You can take a dip in the pool. This is definitely my favorite part of the house. I would use this the entire time I was living here. And I think it gives a lot of value for any renters who actually want to rent this out. And as you see, there was a hot tub, but currently it is not functioning. I might get it working down the line, but yeah, I'll do a little pan over the backyard so you can see how cool this actually is. So as you can see, the backyard's phenomenal. That's really why I want to buy this house in the first place. The inside's really nice, but the outside is just absolutely paradise. But if we actually come in, this house is a 3-bedroom house and it does have 3 bathrooms. So this is kind of like the perfect size for any renter who wants to check it out. So let's keep going this way. We have a standard laundry room over here, nothing crazy. We have a little bathroom over here. This is the half bathroom. We just kind of renovated this area. It's looking pretty good right now, so we're really excited how that came out. And then if we actually come up these stairs, this is where all the bedrooms are hosted and actually the studio where I record all my videos. So funny enough, you guys will see kind of like the background of where the magic happens when I do shoot these videos. So this is the studio where all the videos go down. Over here's my workstation, and one of the coolest parts about this room is that we have this awesome view of the mountains and the pool. So it's just really gorgeous over here. And then if we actually come to this next room, we have a really, really nice bathroom. This was actually renovated a few years ago, came out really awesome, so I love this bathroom. And then if we come through this way, this is gonna be the 2nd bedroom. And as you can see, we still have some personal stuff here, so we need to put it away. But again, it's a pretty simple bedroom. Another view of all the mountains and stuff, so that's really the coolest part of this house. But then one of my other favorite parts of this house is the master bedroom. And this is definitely a really cool bedroom. We have some amazing views. If we come over here, you can see how epic these views are. It's just like a 360 view. You have another mountain range over here. And yeah, this bedroom's just really awesome. We have a big master bathroom. We have a good sized closet. So this is a perfect type of master bedroom you want for some good renters. As you can see, nice bathroom, nothing too crazy. And then the closet's kind of dirty right now. We're just getting the rest of our clothes packed up before we actually leave this property. And then I'm not gonna be showing you guys the garage because it's like so full of all of our stuff. But what's really cool is we have about an acre of property right here. So it's really a place that you can make yourself at home. And that's why this house actually rented out so quickly. We put it on the market, and in less than a day, we had a very qualified renter who is ready to go, and we actually had multiple people trying to rent this house out. So that's kind of a little tour of that house. Let's hop back over to the studio, and I'll break down the purchase price of this home and how much I'm actually renting it out for and how much money's actually going in my pocket. All right, cool guys, so we're back in the studio and I'm gonna break down all the numbers associated with this property because this actually turned out to be the best investment I've ever made in a single purchase. So the first thing I wanna go over is the actual purchase price of this home. I ended up purchasing it last year, which turned out to be a very smart decision because we've seen real estate prices shot up 15% across the entire board. So this house was purchased for $350,000, and of course I didn't put down cash on this house because interest rates are lower than ever. So I ended up getting a loan for this house at a 2.7% interest rate, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And since I am a first-time home buyer, my lender told me I only had to put 5% down. So I think after closing costs and all that stuff, my total out-of-pocket payment was somewhere around $24,000, which is just literally crazy. Only 24 grand to own this house. And of course I do have mortgage payments on top of that. And right now I'm paying about $1,850 on my mortgage. But one of the coolest things is we did get this home reappraised and it's at about $420,000 in value right now, which means I've gained literally $70,000 in equity in just 1 year by living in this home. And originally when I did buy this home, I knew I was gonna live in it for a while and then I was gonna start renting it out, and the renter's actually gonna take this home over in a few weeks. So let me break down the rental price they're actually gonna be paying and how much I'm gonna be cash flowing on this house, because I think this is gonna be really unique for tons of people to see how profitable you can actually be with real estate and how this can be a really solid long-term investment. So first, I wanna go over all my monthly expenses with this house because it is quite high on top of the mortgage. We have the $1,850 for our mortgage, and then we have some insurance we pay, which is about $130 per month. And we're actually gonna be including a couple services for our renter. We're gonna be including a pool service that gets handled weekly, which averages around to $120 per month. And then we also have a monthly landscape service, which runs us $140 per month. And then when we did rent this house out, we had to give a 3% commission rate to the real estate agent who facilitated this deal, which ended up to be about $150 per month on top of that. So I'll put our gross total monthly expenses right here. And of course, there's probably a few things that I'm missing and a few things that I can't anticipate right now, like how much it's gonna cost yearly to maintain this home, all the fixes and everything like that. So I'm just gonna keep it conservative and put 1% of our total purchase price. So I'm gonna put about $3,500 a year in unexpected expenses. And if we actually add all that up, I'll put the number right here. And we actually ended up renting this house out for $3,500. So right off the bat, you can see that there's a pretty decent amount of cash flow, which is what I was really looking for in this rental property. I was looking for something which would pay me monthly. And originally I wanted to rent this out as an Airbnb because I thought it would be much more profitable that way. But after I actually talked to some agencies, they were trying to charge me 30%. So to get what I am getting right now, I would have to be renting the house out for $200 a night for 30 nights a month, which would have been pretty hard. So I thought this would be a much easier approach where I don't have to worry about too much going on. And another really cool thing about owning real estate is there's other benefits to this. So every time I'm actually paying off my monthly mortgage, I'm putting equity into that house because I'm actually paying off the principal. So besides what I'm actually cash flowing, I'm actually making money every single month on the principal pay down. And I don't have that exact number right now, but I think it's around $500 a month or $600 that I'm actually paying towards the principal, which means whatever I'm cash flowing plus that principal pay down is kind of my net profit for the month. But another cool thing about owning property is there is some cool tax benefits, especially as a rental. So you can depreciate the house over 27.5 years, and I'm actually able to write off all the expenses. So I'm actually going to be profiting quite a bit more just after the total tax season and after all the deductions. So as you can see, this is a really solid investment. I only put down around $25,000, and of course the furniture and all that stuff costed me around another $7,000 or $8,000. So total, I'm into this house about $33,000. Now this definitely isn't going to be my only rental property. I really love real estate, and that's why I wanted to invest in it. And my strategy is to make money through my e-commerce stores and my YouTube and personal brand, and actually invest it into real estate so I have a long-term income, because at the end of the day, business can fluctuate a lot, and this gives me a way to hedge against everything else going on because I have an income that's completely unrelated to other things that I do. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video and got some value out of it. I'm still a beginner in real estate, so I'm always really hungry to learn more, and I definitely want to share more of my real estate ventures with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day, take care, and peace out.